Welcome back. This is season 2 of the Unexpected podcast. I'm KP, the voice of perspective.
And guess what, y'all? I am officially not DJ Reese Boogie. So I done came back with a new title. I ain't just Reese Boogie no more. I'm DJ Reese Boogie, man. I'm excited for season 2 premiere. Yeah. I'm excited for season 2. Yes. I'm excited for the guests. I'm excited for what we have going on. Mm-hmm. I think we got a lot to talk about. We growing, we expanding. Woo! So I really want to just say thank everybody for being in tune with Unexpected Podcast.
For sure.
So let's get it started, man.
We got some of our biggest supporters in today. They're gonna be walking in too. So.
Oh yeah. We got a live set today.
I really appreciate all of the support because like DJ Reese Boogie said.
Yeah, give me DJ.
We're growing. And so what's been up since the last time? Look, for one, I got married.
Amen. Beautiful thing.
You know, so that's a whole new, an expanded life, you know. And what else?
Gone by 7 months, she already got married. That's crazy. Oh, shit. For me, man, to be crazy about everything was unexpected. Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
Look, no, for real, though.
Everything was unexpected with me in 2022. With the DJing. Mm-hmm. I got a new significant other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about the journey of seeing what that relationship going to do for me.
Y'all, Reese got a girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's dope. It's really a dope thing. Y'all follow me, Reese Boogie on Instagram. You
DJ Reese
Boogie. Going on, DJ Reese Boogie. But yeah, man, everything, the clothing line has been doing good for me. Black Karma, if y'all don't know, if y'all just picking up, but Black Karma Clothing is my clothing line. Man, I'm enjoying life though, man. Yeah. I'm enjoying life. I'm excited about a lot of things that's going on.
We talking all things unexpected for 2023. Right. I want more of that.
I kind of want mine to be expected though. It is unexpected.
So what you mean? You expecting something?
No. I ain't expecting no babies or nothing like that. So, but nah, I want to get. I think last year was a whirlwind because everything was happening so fast because I had to figure stuff out and it worked out for me though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I pivoted real good last year. Yeah. But this year I just kind of want to put things in line to build off everything I put into last year.
That's a word. That's a word because,
They used to call me a preacher.
Oh boy.
That's a word.
It is a word though because you gotta be grateful for where you were, be present in the moment, and then be able to capitalize off of all that.
Yeah, I definitely don't look like what I've been through last year. I'll tell you that now. Last year was a lot of ups and downs, but I kept float. I kept it G.
Yeah, y'all can come.
Y'all come on in and sit down. Y'all want y'all ready to talk now? Y'all talk.
Y'all late. Look at them. No, I'm playing.
AK didn't get them.
I know.
But nah, man, last year was a great year. I'm ready to see what we can do this year with the Unexpected. I think we're going to continue to rebrand. Yeah. We thinking of new names, new ideas, new activities. I want to get into the community. I want to kind of put merch out. I want to do a lot of things dealing with the Unexpected this year. So, let's keep it unexpected.
Unexpected.
But look, we can get into the first topic though now. Well, you got something else to say about this?
No, we good. We'll leave it off on that. Yeah, I done got married, so you know.
You got any news you want to break to them?
No. What else? I'm married.
Whatever come after marriage is what?
No, that can wait. I mean, we could talk about that, but
no. You gotta be fully prepared. At least I think y'all should be married at least a year.
Thank you.
Enjoy each other time.
Thank you.
But I don't know, that shit might happen in 2 months because I know how it works.
Why are you putting that in?
Atmosphere. They say you gotta manifest things in life.
Can you say oh, that's gonna happen next year or something?
Well, I said a year.
Years.
I started with a year.
Okay, yeah, and then you went to 2 months.
Right, because you just never know. Y'all married.
Anyways, go ahead with the first topic.
Oh, we gonna get into the friend zone. I was looking at a clip on Instagram, and it was a lady saying that they only have sex with men that they're attracted to. They don't have sex with men that they're not attracted to. A man could be broke, sleeping on his mama couch. But if he's very attractive, a woman gonna have sex with him. They don't really have sex with men that's unattractive. But I think that's a lot of BS.
So, for one, it just depends on the woman. I think attraction is subjective. You don't know, you can you can find someone physically attractive, but you can also find them intellectually attractive. Like,
right.
And if you a gold digger, you can find their money attractive.
And that's what I would get at. I know I see a lot of women out here.
I mean,
a lot of dudes that I know I don't be judging you dudes, but I know they not attractive. But I'm just saying, I know
those same dudes use their money to attract somebody. You know what I mean? So it's very subjective. Now, I will say, like, I mean, or your physique and not your face can be attractive. Like, everybody got their own little thing that attracts them. Like you. Last season, we learned you can't fool with nobody that can't dress.
For sure.
So, even if she was cute, if you saw that she had some busted loose shoes on.
Yeah. Like the toes over the front and all that. I can't do that. That ain't enough. I done seen like sexy women outside, but their shoes or their heels be bad, and it's like an automatic turnoff.
See?
It's not even a sexual thing after that. As far as going somewhere else with them or doing something extra, I'm just not into somebody that's not attractive to me.
For me, right. Like, well, yeah. For me, it's just like, if I'm not attracted to you, I can't make myself attracted to you. But women, we have to find, you have to have something to work with. Like we've all probably dated, men and women have probably dated some people who we weren't physically attracted to right away. But we found something where it's like, oh shoot, well maybe I can, work with it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Work with it.
I had sex with somebody that I probably want to attract.
I'm sure y'all did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 37 years old. I didn't have sex with somebody I wasn't attracted to. But I think
I can't do it. I can't.
It was more like probably the personality or the vibe was more important at the time than I think the attraction. So I think everybody probably had done it.
But you were still attracted to her vibe. So it was like y'all was connected in some kind of way. Like y'all connected in some kind of way.
Then they start liking you a lot though. After you had sex with
and you had to think about what?
I can't be outside with you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole different... Then it becomes a different animal though. It becomes a different beast. Because now the physical attraction got to come into play somewhere because now they want more.
Yeah.
But you, shit, I can't...
Are you going to be able to sustain their attraction to them?
Right. Nah. I mean, it wasn't bad. Look, I ain't out here messing no boogaloos, y'all. But, I have had, one or two probably that somebody else didn't find attractive. That's what I'm going to say.
Dang, why it matter?
I'm saying somebody else didn't find attractive because I probably found them attractive.
So if you found it attractive, ain't that the only thing that matters?
Yeah. If I like them.
So you let them go because you thought somebody else wasn't going to find them attractive?
Nah, they just won me, to be honest with you.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, though, to be honest with you, it just really wasn't. I don't really want to get into me a lot, but.
Why? It's me and you.
We got an audience. We
do have an audience.
Their attractions today. As a matter of fact, since y'all here, y'all want a shot or anything? Y'all good? We got a little tequila down here.
She said,
All right.
But y'all can also chime in. Feel free.
So just know we're going to call y'all up one at a time, though, because we got some things for y'all to talk about, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that right?
Yeah. I guess.
Your people, too, you know what they want to talk about.
Hey, they could... Look, this is a live recording.
It is.
We got a mic for y'all, too, if y'all need it.
What they had put
so if y'all got thoughts and shares, there you go.
Because y'all can just grab it whenever y'all ready. But now, man, so it's not true that women only have sex with people they're attracted to.
It depends on the person. It could be true to some, but also attraction is subjective.
There's a lot of freaks out here, though.
It really is.
They just be having sex to...
I can see how that can be true to some women. Like, they probably like, ooh, I don't care if he don't have no money. He's sleeping on his mama couch, whatever the case may be, but he look good. So I'm but.
I got a dude I know, though. He ain't really shit. But a lot of women like him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women like him, though. They really into the tall, muscular, you know what I'm saying? Really ain't got shit going on. But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga pull anybody in the club.
Oh.
He got that going for himself. I ain't gonna, big homie, I ain't gonna put your name out there. You can probably laugh about it too, because you know you ain't shit. But now, man, what else I about to ask you about with that? Oh, I wanted to ask you about this. Cause when I see stuff, that's what I gotta talk about. Did the daddy fail if the daughter have a sugar daddy?
Ooh.
Did you fail as a father if your daughter have a sugar daddy?
So I think you would have to ask somebody that has had a sugar daddy to answer that question.
I'm saying,
I don't know what's in their mindsets. So like, I think women who get a sugar daddy, for one, is very young minded. Most of the time they're young. I'm not saying all of them are young, but most of the time they very young minded. But you have to have a certain kind of perspective on life to, not to say that the sugar daddy's not attractive, but 9 times out of 10, they look like somebody's daddy or grandparent. Like, so.
They do be somebody's daddy grandparent. Ain't no 9 times out of 10, they are.
So, I mean.
Outside with a little money.
If money attracts you.
But I ain't saying if money, I'm talking about like the father, like as a father.
I get it, but
like your father, right? If you have a sugar daddy, would you feel like he failed as a father? What the? Y'all good. That's live. That's
Look,
shit happen on live.
Our audience.
Phones on silent.
Nah, but do I think the father has failed because a woman is in search of a sugar daddy, basically, right? Like her father failed.
What if she ain't in search though? But go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I mean,
sometimes it's fall in women's lap. It could be a nice looking woman outside.
But that's what I'm.
Old school nigga walk up to him, and they could be like, "Hey, baby, what you need? I got you." They be like, "Oh, you."
Moment of transparency. I was like 22, going to Belvedere on a Sunday, right? Like that's like Nigerian Central. Let's be honest.
We talking about Nigeria.
Right?
No, they the ultimate sugar.
So this guy who looked like he was probably like 50 something kept sending people over to me like, hey, he just wants to come talk. Like he just wants you to talk to him, blah, blah, blah. He's X, Y, and Z and he's worth this amount and da, 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 and he just want to take care of you, da, da, da. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, like it was interesting.
Right.
But as soon as I looked at him as somebody's dad, you know? So it was an ultimate turn off. And my homegirl that was with me, she was like, girl.
You better go get that money.
She was like, go get that money. She was like, girl, no, like both of us can go. You know, I'm like, what? And so when I tell you it's been like 6 or 7 different people has come up to me at this time trying to get me. And the last dude finally was like, look, my job is on the line. The person that is able for you to go up to him, you know.
That nigga Prince?
He had stature there. He had stature there, like, just saying that.
America, this nigga have his own money.
But he was like, you know, like we're working for him and you don't understand how much is on the line. So can you just go say hi? I don't look.
So did you go over?
I told him, I said the only way I go over there is if my friends could come with me.
Oh, he ain't tripping.
He was like, oh my gosh, bring him. Okay.
They ain't tripping.
So I said hi. We talked to him for maybe 30 minutes. He was cool, but he still looked like somebody's daddy. So he was like, what are you doing tomorrow? Take off from work.
I'll fly you out. What did he say? I'll fly you.
He was like, no.
You want to go?
Take off from work. I'll pay you 3 times however much they. I'm like, no. Like, no.
That's good.
But my homegirl.
You straight. Because I ain't going to lie to you. Sometimes them dudes don't even want to have sex in the beginning. They just want to be around beautiful women.
Yeah.
And they are really paid just to be around beautiful women. I think in the long run, any man that's offering a certain amount of money, they awfully want something in return.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of times in the beginning, a lot of those dudes, they just want to be around beautiful women.
They be lonely.
Well, I ain't going to say they be lonely. They got a lot of women that they just want to pay for. They be scamming anyway. But
oh, Lord. Don't be calling them scammers.
You did a great job because
but
I was one of your friends too. I would have been like, yeah, go get that money.
So my homegirl backdoored and she went
hey, let's shout out.
I was like, girl, be my guest. I couldn't.
What else happened after that though? That's what I want though. But shout out.
We not friends no more. So
see, you gonna go. They say all money ain't good money.
Not for that, but that did make me, put a little mental note,
Shit.
Because she didn't even tell me about it, though. I had to find out about it, but it's okay.
Yeah, she tried to get that money.
Go on, get your money, girl. I wasn't interested, but you could have been like, girl, I'm about to go get that money if you don't get it. And been real. That's all you had to do. I was like, girl, gone.
Yeah, I think it'd be weird, though, once they start offering. Because I know a chick right now, man. She's staying in the condo downtown, and the dude that's paying all her bills, he not even in the city right now. He in a whole nother state.
But I will say, what happens when they decide to get another one and cut you off?
The nigga threatened about a month ago.
So what you gonna do?
She ain't know what to do.
Now you gonna have to.
But look, as a father though, let me tell you this part. I would feel as a father, I felt if my daughter couldn't come to me.
From a father's perspective.
From a father.
I get that.
If my daughter couldn't come to me and say, I need A, B, and C, and I couldn't take care of it, and realistically take care of it. This new generation, they want shit that ain't realistic because they trying to live a lifestyle that they see on social media. But realistically, if I couldn't take care of something that she needed and she had to go ask for a man outside to take care of it, then I would feel like I felt as a father.
So now I'm thinking two different ways, right? So like, if there's an arrangement to where the sugar daddy wants company and she wants money.
Hotel,
No. I'm just saying, like, if the arrangement is that the sugar daddy just either lonely or just want to be around a beautiful person and they're paying your bills because of that, occasionally y'all go on dates, whatever, go on trips, you a trophy person, whatever the case may be. If that's an arrangement, okay, do y'all thing. But if it's a situation where you feel like you gotta finesse somebody out of some money, that's a totally different thing. Like, I feel like if you have to be manipulative. I think the sugar daddy is always offering. I don't think if you're a sugar daddy, I think they up front letting you know, like, they taking care of you, whatever they need. I think that's true.
Sugar daddies ain't gonna get finesse because they already trying to get the money anyway.
They leading with money.
Yeah, they leading with money. They come into the conversation with money. Like you say, oh boy, say bring them all.
Yeah.
Bring the whole village. I'll pay for everybody. Bring the village. I just want to talk. So them niggas just want to talk.
Oh Lord.
But outside of that, I just feel it's weird though.
I can see how you would feel that though.
You gotta listen. If you can't,
as a father,
I feel like your goal, ultimate goal, when you have a daughter, have a child, is to make sure that they okay in life. Mm-hmm. You want to send them to school. You want to make sure that they get good education, get a good job. But when your daughter start stripping or getting sugar daddies or getting pimped out, you feel like, what the fuck? I done done. As a father that's there. Now, as an absent father, you might not have the same feelings because you feel like you wasn't there to raise her to be around something real as far as a man go.
I can see how you feel. You might feel that way, but ultimately, your kids grow up to have their own lives and they make their own decisions. And you could be the best father ever and spoil the girl or whatever the case may be, and they can still choose to go and do those things. So you can't really look at that as a failure.
As a father, it's still a failure.
I get it.
Yeah.
But
from the other side looking, but as a father, I still feel like, nah, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't do something right. So you can't sleep at night like that. Anybody got something to say on failed fathers? Y'all good? Y'all fathers did good? Yeah. Ain't none y'all ain't got no sugar daddies.
He got a boy, so he ain't.
Y'all ain't got no sugar daddies over here. Y'all good? Ain't nobody feel as a father?
He got a boy, so he ain't worried about that, I guess.
All right, well, look, let's go into the next one then. Just seen a clip not too long ago where a lady was upset. She went on the first date with a guy, and the dude brought her roses. They got a 3-course meal. He unlimited drink, just took care of her the whole night.
Like rolled out everything.
Rolled out the red carpet for her, but when they left, they standing at valet. And remind you, he didn't even pay valet because she said he parked his car across the street and walked over to the restaurant. But she valeted and he didn't pay for her valet.
He didn't offer to pay.
He didn't offer to pay for her valet. And she was upset. But he already spent I think it was $400 to $500 on her for that night. Mm-hmm. But she was upset and felt like he was a loser. He wasn't a gentleman because he didn't pay for a valet. Is that a thing now? Because I don't...
Nah, I feel like, again, there are certain types of women that are entitled. or feel entitled or have unrealistic expectations or whatever the case may be. I feel like he's already done all of this for you. You got there before him and you chose to park valet. That was a you decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
y'all not in a relationship.
Right. Like, you can't. Now, if they offer, cool, you know, great. But expecting them to pay for it.
She expected it because she did a whole 4-minute video on online talking about the situation. The date was, when she laid out the date was beautiful. He did everything.
She said, he brought out the whole little, all the stops. So, like, why is this one part where now he a loser because he didn't offer to pay for your valet?
And I don't want to pick on the new generation, man. I just think that they different. This dating generation is different.
It's a lot of different ones.
I don't know. I think my personality, though, I would have came in with a joke like, hey, man, I done took care of everything else. You got to get that valet. Because, you know, cause that's just me. Like, listen, I done spent 5, you got 20 on valet. Because I even feel like that sometimes when I go out to eat. If I didn't pay for a big bill,
it's like,
I feel like, man, goddamn, man,
just
put the
show
tip.
me. Right. So my thing was when I was dating, and of course I didn't share this with nobody, like the guys or anything, but I would count in my head like the gestures. Like once it got to like 3 or 4 gestures that they did for me, whether it's paying for something or whatever the case may be, I would give a little. You know what I mean? Like, because I wanted them to know that I was interested, but I know that you asked me out, you know, you pursuing, and now I'm interested. So here's
and a man like that a lot more too. When a man see a woman is being open to taking care of something or saying, you know, just the little thing, not taking care of a lot, but just the small things while y'all out dating. Let's just say we bar hopping and we done went to the first 2 or 3 bars and I done took care of, you know, the drinks, but now it's time to go get some food because it's time to go home. You know, you be like, I got the food. Right. Like that just does a lot. Yeah. To a man.
And it ain't got to be tit for tat because a lot of men don't even expect for it to be 50-50, like tit for tat.
Right,
like,
no.
It could literally be 75-25 and then they be like, oh shoot, like she did something for me.
Yeah, because majority of a man going on a date with a woman, they already expecting to take care of the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like personal endeavors that you're doing outside of that, get your own car valet. Now, if I want to come up to you and say, if I valet, let me tell you the real. Now, we in valet. Lord. Now, hold on. If we in valet and our cars pull up at the same time, I got you.
Nah, you gonna stay in the car and be like...
Nah, because I'm waiting too. I'm outside with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got to pay. But if your shit come before mine, you got to pay. I ain't gonna lie. And I done paid for everything else. Yeah, get your own car, baby. I'm gonna get that hood and just walk out. Especially if we ain't going nowhere after. Now, hold on. That's another one. I just thought about it.
Y'all going to the spot after?
Now, we going to the spot, get some drinks, and you say, I'm coming with you. Where you going? Then, hey, I'll get your valet. But if you saying, thank you for dinner, I'm going home, baby, get your own valet. So it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about it. Really a lot of scenarios that might get that really a lot of scenarios get that valet paid for.
Oh, one of the points that she had was that she had the roses and something else, like her hands were full. Right. And so her issue was that he didn't even offer like budge to try and pay. Right. But
I would say, baby, you need me to get the roses.
Can you hold this?
Yeah, baby, you need me to get the roses. Yeah, shit. I mean, give it to the valet, man. Put that shit on the hood of the car. Do something. You can open the door, put it in the car. Oh yeah, she just wanted her stuff paid for. I just think there's a lot of that going on now though with people
not
being
to call
validated.
Nobody no loser though, like to because they didn't pay
especially after he was a nice, just sound like a nice gentleman. He was nicer than me, so he sounded like he did a good job.
He was nicer than you.
I ain't gonna say Valentine took me out this year though.
Yeah, you was.
I think I hate Valentine.
Why?
What Future say? Valentine's the worst day. Listen, after much money I spent at Valentine with somebody that I've been knowing for that long, that was like, nah, I'm not ever gonna be that fool again. Dang. It was too much. She know we talked about it. It's too much. We went to dinner. Let me tell y'all a little bit.
We ran into y'all.
We went to dinner at what's it called? Juliet or
Juliet.
Juliet.
I haven't been yet.
When you reserved the table, they didn't have the details. So we get there and sit down. They charging $150 per person to eat. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this is the beginning.
He say this is the beginning.
$150 per person to eat, right?
Jeez.
You can't change. You can't pick what you want to eat though. They got a set menu. So they didn't tell us none of this.
That should definitely.
And then you already know, as a man, you walk in, you got your confidence up. It's Valentine. Nigga say $150 a person. You already at $300 in your head.
God
Boom.
damn.
You like, what the fuck? You about to get out of there, but you got to be the man.
We got a question in there.
Hold on. I'll go ahead. No, they gave us complimentary champagne. She actually did include drinks. They gave us complimentary champagne the first glass, but they gave you half a glass. And it was the nastiest champagne I tasted. So they got the cheapest champagne to do that with.
Juliet.
But look, let me go back to the $150. When you go to date, right? And as a man, your pride is up because it's Valentine. You can't be like $150 a person. Let's go, baby. You gotta be like, nah, I gotta take care of this.
You got a sensible woman though.
Right now, she good.
Would have been like, I'm
gonna tell you, she real because she started looking up other restaurants. Like, we ain't doing this shit. But I'm like, well, fuck it, we're already here. I don't feel like going nowhere else. It's Valentine.
You
everything gonna be packed. I should have rolled with her.
Mm-hmm.
So we ordered the food. Man, the food, I'm telling y'all, the food, it wasn't what we wanted because we couldn't pick what we wanted. So the whole night.
Oh, they had this is just for Valentine's Day.
This Valentine's Day. Yeah, they had a set menu, which a lot of people do that, but they not charging that much off the rip. Then it was 20% gratuity. I can go into a lot of shit that pissed me off about this.
Okay.
You would left?
I would have left.
I would have left too.
Woulda, but you didn't.
We going steady.
We going steady.
Nah, but that's how she was though. She I'm telling you, when she heard 150, I guess she see my facial expression. She already had started looking up restaurants. But in my head, I'm like, well, fuck it, we already here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just go eat.
Big bottle of Reese.
When that tab came, because you know I like to drink, she drinking. When I tell y'all that tab was $5+.
Between that.
For Valentine's Day. And we had went to Axe Throwing. We went to Lost and Found to eat and smoke hookah before we got there.
And y'all ain't go to work.
And we went, where we finished the night at?
Urban Smoke.
Urban Smoke. And it just was too, Valentine, I'm not listening. I'm done with Valentine. It was a lot for me. And I don't know if anybody's had no experiences like that, but that was my first time. I done been in long-term relationships with women, and I ain't spent $500 on Valentine's Day for dinner. You know, maybe a gift is because that lasts longer. Yeah. Or some food, some salmon. We paid $150 for some salmon.
Reese, yeah. You gotta bet that a little better.
Couldn't even get no asparagus, bro. They had some mushy rice that came with it that we didn't even like. But anyway, we gonna move on. Well, how was your Valentine? Since we on Valentine, how was your Valentine?
My Valentine's was great.
What's up, Justin? You good? Happy Valentine, my boy. Love a day.
Let's just say it was a lot, but great. Like, a lot in a good way.
That's great. I don't know what details you're going to, but I guess we ain't got to give too many of it.
Let's just say there are war wounds.
Hey, listen. That's too KP, we got to relax.
I'm married now, so I can say that.
Yeah, you can't talk your shit. But nah, man, but Valentine was cool, but I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm glad I'm talking to somebody that's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
You just
I ain't gotta be somebody fake for. I think that's a lot, women too. When you talking to somebody that men can be themselves with, and y'all both gotta look at each other and gotta understand it, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that was more so your pride. It wasn't on.
I really ain't want to go nowhere else. I ain't never been there. I've been hearing about it.
I have too, but now I'm like.
Now I ain't gonna lie. They say it's different though. I think they just had the Valentine menu. Yeah, special occasion. Nah, it's still. It's a $28 limit on a regular day?
On a regular day.
Oh nah, see, I ain't know that either. I've been bamboozled again.
Oh, that's the place we was gonna go.
Then let me tell y'all what happened too. Then my partner come in. He come into the Urban Smoke, and I'm telling him about my bad date. It was a great day because I was with her, but bad date as far as tab go. So he like, yeah, man, we just went to a Mexican restaurant, man. We spent $77 total.
See?
Man, I'm hot.
Y'all better learn. Look, I would have been cool with
hot.
Crawfish.
Oh,
I'm good. Just give me some crawfish.
Like I say, man, we've been knowing each other like 17 years. And that was our first Valentine together. Cause we done been a Valentine together, but it wasn't on no like dating shit. It was just on some, hey, we ain't got no date. You wanna go to eat together? Like that. But this year was our first time together. So I think I was just doing too much, to be honest with y'all. That's why I'm going to work tonight, cause I gotta make some money up. But yeah, man, that was it for Valentine. Anybody got, y'all wanna talk to us? Y'all wanna come sit over here?
They sipping, y'all. They talking to each other.
Yeah. But to tell you the truth, all of them agreed that y'all was out of line for that tab and that I should write a review.
You should.
Because I need at least $250 back.
This needs to be heard.
Can I have $250 back? You think they give me $250 back if I blast them?
No.
A gift card?
They might reach out on
Nah, she talking about they got $30. What it called? Limit drop. I ain't never paid. Listen, $30 for a limit drop?
That's like this much liquor.
And then they get that last cup, that wine cup.
To the spot.
hey, we go there now. But now, I want to get into BMF role real quick. On BMF, I don't want to get into too much about the situation, but Lala got a role on there where she's sleeping with, what's his name?
Basically, Terry. And he's like a high school student.
Yeah, she's sleeping with Terry. She's supposed to be like 25 years old. Terry like 17 years old. But the woman who they portraying, she came out and she wrote like a little clip out and saying she don't like how she been portrayed because she didn't even kiss Terry until he was like 25 years old. But they got them sleeping in the office of her job as when he's 17 years old. And she's more uproar behind it because she said if it was a man who was 25 sleeping with a woman, well, a girl who was 17 years old at the time, they'll be labeled a pedophile. But nobody came out
to speak against
that role and what's going on. But she don't like how she's being portrayed. And I kind of agree with her, though.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I think it's always been dumbed down for older men messing with younger women more than... No, older women messing with younger men. My fault, y'all. Don't Me Too me moving. More than older women messing with younger men. So, what you think about that situation?
I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, for one, if people knew it was her, I would have said something too. Like, hold on now, don't be looking at me like that, because I wasn't sleeping with no 17-year-old dude. But at the same time, it's like, for TV, they gotta dramatize, the situations. And I think they do a disclosure, every episode. That
right. That would
majority of this.
I think they came out and said that, well, everything is not real. They say disclosure before just to make the... So they can't
most of this shit we did. I think most of this shit we actually did, but some things have been like...
But I think it's more so too. I don't think it's more about the show and the disclosure. She just saying like, why, regardless of if it wasn't me, why it's not talked about if the woman was 17, if the man was 17 and she was 25, that nobody's saying that she having sex with a high school student. But if the roles was reversed, it'd be a bigger uproar.
I actually did say it when we watched it. I said something about it, but I think they think... It's
normalized now? Do you think it's normalized?
No, I don't think it's normalized. I just don't think I don't think they realize like not a lot of people watching it. Like they think like watching. At the same time.
You don't think the world really care about it because it's... No, I think it happens more often than it should. I'm gonna go to a real life situation with Boosie.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go to a real life situation with Boosie, and as a man, right, everybody's okay with their young man, their young son, right, having sex. But no, it's the but. It's the but for me. But when Boosie bought a prostitute, I'm gonna call her a prostitute, to come and have oral sex on his son at 14, I think at the time he was
young. He
was 14 years old. Like, nobody...
There was definitely an uproar about that.
No, it was an uproar in the black community, I'm gonna say as far as the women go, but as far as like the world or people looking into it, like somebody trying to figure out who the woman was to prosecute her, to go above actions as far as saying, why did you have sex with a minor? Yeah. It wasn't like that. But let's say the roles was reversed to where Boosie had his daughter and it was a 25-year-old man came and slept with his 14-year-old daughter, it would have been a whole nother storyline. But I think people brushed it off because it was a young boy getting oral sex by an older woman. That's why I say I think it's just normalized. As a daddy, you always saying you had sex. I don't think I would ever promote sex on a minor or a older, like say my son have sex with an older woman. But if a nigga come in the house and say, hey, daddy, I hit today. I'm saying, that's what's up, boy.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's a mentality for men. That's what I'm trying. I'm going back to the society, yeah, for men. Because the mama still be like, yeah, that's nasty. Who was the little girl? It'll still be, we don't give a fuck who the little girl
What's
is.
she gonna say?
Who's the little girl? Well, mom at? We need to talk to her parents. It'll still be like a little with the mama. But if my daughter came in the house and say at 15 and said she had sex, I'd be like, whoa, now, what a gun.
But why? Explain it. I know
that's
that
what I'm
it
saying.
exists,
I don't
but
know.
you gotta explain.
I'm on the side to where,
because the same thing can happen to both of them, just look different. Like if you scared of teenage pregnancy, it could still work both ways. That means your son could get somebody pregnant, or the girl could get pregnant. If you talking about diseases work both ways. Like, what is the reason why you would think?
Why men think like that?
You.
No,
I'm
men.
Let's talking about you.
We're going scientific of men.
Scientific. Okay, What's the formula?
I think it's just some nigga shit, to be honest.
What?
I don't really know. Because when I, as grown as I am now, when I think about all these situations, that's why I'm talking about it now, it's all weirdo shit. Like when you think about your kids and you think about sex and you think about when you started, I think it just becomes weird to where everything is so accepted, but not.
It's definitely a lot of things that are accepted.
It don't go both ways with a lot of situations. And I think that kind of, being grown, that throws me out. Especially,
even all these movies that's coming out with like a lot of teen sex, like a lot of teen promiscuity, like they promoting polygamy in middle school and high school. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't even want to watch this show no more because it's so centered around sex. So I don't know. I just think everything is just being put out there, like pushed out there.
What's up, y'all? Y'all got?
I think everybody needs a shot.
Y'all. Hey, this ain't shot o'clock, but we gonna take a shot.
Shot o'clock.
So, hey, you got the shots ready?
Shots
go, Just.
up.
Hey, Just, come on, Just, come on camera. Man. Hey, Just don't want to be on camera. He too cool.
You don't want to be on camera? I like your social.
That nigga too tall though. That nigga might not even. He might not be in the frame. That nigga. But nah, man. This season 2. This is episode 1. We got a lot going, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Yeah. I appreciate the vibe. I appreciate the support. I think we still building. We still learning each other. We still growing as a podcast. Mm-hmm. I want to be one of the biggest. Mm-hmm. I'm like Rick Ross.
Are you looking at yourself in the camera?
Well, I don't know how to look at myself in the camera because it's not a mirror.
I see.
But I'm looking at the camera so they can see me. What you supposed to do?
Lord.
How do you look at the camera?
I look at you and glance at the camera.
Hey, we got a microphone back there though. We got some questions for y'all. If y'all want, anybody want to grab a microphone? Hey, well, this is Friends Edition. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, KP, you got some of your people up here, man. If you can introduce them and let them know, people know who they are. Then we're going to get into a question or something about, know.
Mm-hmm. So this is Lala. LaQuinta. Hey, use your mic, girl. No, I'm playing. Nah, this is Lala. That's my girl. And then that's my hubby.
Who?
My husband.
Hey, remember at the beginning we had said she got married and these 7 months we disappeared. So that's what she popped out with. That's the hub. He done jumped out.
That's my husband.
So I got a question for you guys, man, since y'all on here. It's about Look at Lala, she nervous already. Cause I'm coming to you first though.
I already know.
But do you feel like trusting your partner or your significant other is 100%? How you feel about that? Should you trust your partner or significant other 100%?
I think you should trust your partner 100% because why would you get in a relationship with somebody that you couldn't trust? You should have took the time when y'all was dating or talking to vet them to see what they was on to know if you could trust them or not. But
I like your answer.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't. But go ahead, Just.
Speaking from a married man.
All right.
You know,
that nigga sound like Barry White.
Nah, me and KK, we got 100% transparency between our union right now. Well, our union period. You know, we lay everything out flat out, whether it's the good, the bad, the ugly earth.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we know where it's coming from, and it's coming from a genuine place. So, you know, is it foolish? No, because at the end of the day, if I can't trust you, how can we grow as a couple, as a union? How can we progress in our lifestyle and how we move together and stuff like that? So, you know, you can't be. I mean, it's foolish to say you can, but at the end of the day, in real time, it's not foolish. You know, because love is love, and you gonna feel foolish, you gonna feel stupid, play whatever.
I like that nigga too.
But at the end of the day, love come in all shapes, forms, and sizes. So
and uncomfortable.
I can just imagine, man. Y'all first date, did that nigga talk like that? I already know you was in from the jump. That nigga, I could just imagine that nigga at the bar. That nigga was so smooth. Shit, that nigga do all the right things to say. That nigga well spoken, educated. That nigga was smooth, man. But nah, I appreciate that. I just leave, me personally, I leave by 5% window open. Hey, I trust everybody. Yeah, I got an open window policy because I done been around town and I done seen married women, been with married women. I done, it's and they go home to their husband that trust them 100%. So
if you leaving that window open, like,
I think that's for my heart.
But what does that look like though? Like
it looked like, I don't know. I just know that for me personally, I need that little window because I done seen so much and I done been around so much to where I know that regardless of how happy somebody look, they can still.
But aren't you still gonna be the same amount of hurt if they do? Like if you only leaving 5% open, right? Like if they do something that makes you be like, you know, you still gonna be right. Like you still gonna be the same amount of hurt as if you would have had all your trust in. Like you hurt is hurt.
I think it's just something for me. I don't know what type of hurt. I ain't gonna say I ain't never been cheated on, but I ain't never been in a crazy situation throughout my past relationships to where I don't put nothing on the women I've been with because I haven't experienced that personally myself. But I have been with women that have stepped outside. But you can't
bring that to your current.
I just think is I ain't gonna say it's life, but it's just the world we live in.
You scared to free fall.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Free falling, like
no. Listen,
you scared that it's gonna hurt if somebody.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah, you are.
I just keep myself prepared for life.
No, you're trying to keep your guard up.
Thank you.
Talking to Mike since you want to talk now. You ain't had nothing to say at first.
Well, I want to, I had a little bit. That was you just keeping your guard up. You just want to make sure you can't go all the way in.
It's go on a wall, a window, or whatever y'all want to call it.
So if something happened, you're going to be like, oh, well, I ain't care that much.
Which is wrong because you still going to be hurt.
Right, but I'm smooth, though. I usually just slide into,
Boy, ain't nothing about the slide.
But I'm saying, like, I just seen so much, y'all, to why that was even
You're traumatized.
Not me, because I ain't been through it. I'm saying I didn't seen women. I go out all the time, man. I see these married women, these people in relationships, these dudes that's taking care of these women outside.
Mm-hmm. I think we all have.
Acting like they single. You know what I'm saying? So I just always kept that window open just in case, But
do you feel like you're going to keep something in the relationship from developing if you keep that 5% of distrust in your significant other?
Nah, I'm all in. I can go all in.
How you gonna say you all in and you said it's gonna be 5%?
It's just a 5%, y'all got there. It's 95.
That's not all. That's not 100.
It ain't 100. It ain't gonna be 100 either. Hey,
I think that
That ain't fair to the woman.
that 5% probably coming from just living in the city of Houston for real.
Come on, let's figure out why it's not fair.
You ain't gotta be on camera. Just yeah. I don't know, girl.
Yeah, you said it ain't fair.
No, I was just saying, like, okay, if she's giving you 100% of trust, like she's giving you that, and you're only giving her 95%, how is that fair?
Do y'all who knows if she's giving 100 though?
It's you know.
What if she is? Yeah,
Well,
you would know with women. You
if
would
she
know.
is, I think it's just a security blanket for me though. Like,
not even that.
I don't, right, that's what I'm saying, y'all. It ain't like I'm giving, it ain't like it's 50-50. It's just 5. I just need that little window because I just know and I've seen so much.
But I think
Nah.
No, I think the 5% is just enough to cause maybe a issue down the line. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
fuck it, man. I'm
say
giving
for
100, man. They give me, I'm in college session. I feel like I need 100.
okay, yeah, I'm
She
glad
probably
you
didn't even know
agree.
this whole time.
Nah, she don't
You
know.
ain't even giving her 100%.
we ain't. I give her 100%. Well, I give her 95. God.
Exactly.
No. But let me take that. I said that wrong. I give 100% to my relationship. But I'm saying like expectations of something happening, I'm saying it's like 95%. I'm not talking about what I give. I give 100% to the relationship. I'm talking about the possibility of something happening. It's like a 5% window open that something can happen.
No,
That's still
It's like, oh, I'm not surprised. Like that's
I'm just, because with women, like, a lot of y'all can sit here and act like y'all don't know what goes on outside.
no.
in
We
these
know what goes
relationships.
on, and we
But-
know what men do too.
Right, that's what I'm
But
saying.
we
So it's a 5%.
free fall
It's
every
just a
damn
5.
time.
Can I get my 5? I just want my 5.
so you only trust your significant other 95%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if she told you that you'll be comfortable with it, she say, "Oh, I only trust you 85%." You wouldn't feel no type of way.
Yeah, I'm going all in. Fuck, give me my 100.
You're going 95%.
No, I'm going all in. You talking about the
You only
how much
trust
she
her
trusts
nine-
me.
You only trust her 95%.
That's what I'm saying. I trust her 100% as far as being
Do
in the
you?
relationship.
Because that was the question. You
Yeah,
said
that's my
95%.
Hey, man, listen, y'all fucking over me now. It's coming from here to there. You know what? I'm about to move on to the next one. But nah, man, I'm just saying, I don't think it's foolish to trust your significant other 100%. But me personally, just me personally, I just done seen so much, I just got to have that little window open just in case something happens. That's it.
I like what my husband so eloquently said.
Me too. That nigga smooth.
He said when you are in love, when you're in marriage, you're gonna go through all let me be foolish. Like I'm gonna be foolish. I'm gonna be weak sometimes. I'm gonna be prideful. I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna go through all of those like emotions to get to that 100%. And I feel like that's how vulnerable you have to be if you really want something to work. Like, why only give it 95%?
Cause I'm not talking about
No.
us
I'm just
together.
saying.
That's what y'all finna hear me out.
No,
us
we
together is
heard you.
100%. I'm
We
talking about
heard
the
you.
possibility of something happening. I feel like it's a 95%
But that's
chance.
still trust. That's still trust.
Hey,
Because you already think about the possibility. Like, that shouldn't even be in your mind. If you feel somebody 100%.
then
We're
I feel like
fully
that's
aware
why
of what
the
goes
thing
on.
is foolish. Cause
Probably been outside too much.
It could be foolish, and
maybe because I'm still outside.
you still gonna do it, and he's still outside. Both of them be outside though.
Maybe because
but-
the nigga still outside. But nah, she straight. My chick straight. It's just me. It's a person. It's a me thing.
You'll get to that 100%. I'm optimistic.
Yeah. It's only 5. It's like
it's
NBA
tomorrow.
rating. I can go up 5% in the next 6 months, man. Y'all be like, nah, he all in.
You could go up to 5% tomorrow.
When y'all see me pop out a ring, I'm 100% at that point. Hey, but look, no.
So you said 6 months?
No, I'm just saying I can like NBA rating. No matter how good I'm playing, I can go up 5%. I'm gonna ask y'all
Y'all
the
heard
other
that.
questions, y'all up here. Is getting closure necessary in a relationship before moving on to the next one?
I'm going first.
Yeah, you first. You
If
always
you
first.
want
Ladies
to.
always first.
Okay. Do I think getting closure is necessary? No. But it may be important for some people because maybe they need that closure and they need to find out what went wrong, how it can help them in their next situation. I don't know. I personally feel like You
Fuck
can
'em.
just leave it. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
don't go back for no closure. The closure is the end of the relationship. Just go on with your life. Hell, leave them with that.
Yeah, I think sometimes when people go back for closure is because it's kind of
They still want the person.
they still want the person and they're trying to figure out what they can do. Like now you're playing on your own insecurities and you are trying to figure out how you could win this person back. So if they told you like, oh, it was a reason why, you know, I decided to do this is because you did this. Now they internalize and be like, well, I only did this because of this, but I won't do that no more, or I'll improve, or, you know, like I feel like when people go back, it's because they still stuck on that situation.
Right.
So I don't think it's necessary.
I agree.
I just think that now if it's a unique situation, you know,
What
where
you mean by that?
So say for instance, somebody like you was in a relationship, y'all was in love, and then all of a sudden the nigga just disappeared. Like
You
ghosting.
need to figure out what the fuck.
You like, what the hell happened? You know what I mean? Like that might end up being like, no, I need to figure like, cause that's a whole like you don't have no
But
information.
then you don't know what's wrong with you. Like
Right.
this nigga just ghosted.
But not even about me. Just like, nigga, where'd you go for 4 months?
I think it's still about you though. Like why would, if we playing the love game and we talking, we seeing each other, we dating, we doing A, B, and C, and a nigga disappear for 4 months. Nah, what happened? Like something wrong with me.
No, I feel like I would be curious as to where he went. Does this nigga go to jail? Like, you know, I just want to know so I can like
What you think, Justin?
finish that out. But if it's like cheating or some shit, like somebody did you wrong, like it's no reason for it. They do it for they want to.
I don't need no
What I
closure.
think is this. Let me tell y'all.
Nah, me personally, I don't need closure. It depends on our history. If it was just, you know, some flyby, or if it was just, you know, some 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. If it ain't happening, it is what it is. I don't care. But if we got history, okay, let's try to figure out what happened to where we got to this point, and then let's see how we can progress forward. But me knowing that the person I am before,
No.
I don't need it.
Man,
It is what it is, and I don't care.
Got my hand up.
But you know, now,
Go ahead, boo.
now, I mean, I ain't got to worry about that.
Well, go ahead. Sis, your hand up.
I just thought of a situation where you might need closure is if like a baby was produced from that.
Nah, that's different.
And
That's different. Because y'all
I
in
know,
just life
that's what
anyway.
I'm saying. Like, if y'all had a relationship and there are some feelings still there that's preventing y'all from being, you know, like the best co-parents or whatever the case may be, I do feel like maybe they might need closure, like hard closure. Like, yo, it's not happening. You know, like just that black and white, like, look, move on.
I just
could
think
see
it's
that
always-
needing closure.
She's saying that's because we watched House of Pain last night.
Oh, you
And
watched
that's
House of Pain?
exactly what happened in House of Pain last night.
Hey, they say it happened on House of Pain last night. Let me find out you taking TV shows and make it realistic.
That is not why I said that.
But I think it just depends on, like everything else in life, man. It just depends on the relationship that the two people have. I think if you in love and y'all on the verge of like marriage, you want to get engaged, or y'all just got that special bond, y'all been together for some years, and then something just rapidly happened and it ends. I think before you can get on to the next person, I think sometimes you gotta get like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So I can be like somebody said it earlier, like a better person to know why this rapidly ended when I was already thinking marriage in this relationship. I think if he say like my boy used a flyby, I ain't used that in a long time. If she a flyby, then I don't think nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Or if y'all been dating a few months to a year, you know, it is what it is. So I don't think you really need closure in those situations. But I think the only time you need closure that you need to move on to the next situation, if it was really like a genuine bond and then y'all just rapidly end it because one person feel the other way, but you didn't feel that way. So I think that helps you move on. Cause y'all say y'all need closure. I ain't gonna say y'all because I don't want to talk about y'all personally, but y'all did say that. But a lot of people go through therapy at the relationships because they don't get closure from the person that they was with, but now they need therapy to get closure from the last relationship because they still hurt and they can't move on and find love somewhere else. So a lot of people want to be cold-hearted and standoffish and I don't need woo, but you wind up in therapy because you still haven't healed from the situation. So the best time you can heal from that situation sometimes is to get the answers from the person that you ended with.
But I don't even think that's necessarily closure, though. Like, if they do go to therapy, it's more so like self-revelation. You know what I mean? Like trying to figure out, not necessarily, because it's nothing the therapist can tell them about their relationship. She wasn't present. So like, I feel like when you go to therapy, you can move on without closure. Like, you can move on once you have some self-revelations. You can work on yourself. Like,
that ain't closure though.
No. It's growth.
It's not closure to the relationship.
Oh,
it's
talk
just
that shit. What it is?
learning about yourself.
Yeah, you learning more about yourself and how you, another perspective on the things that you went through can help you grow past your situation. Because if your therapist hears you and repeats it back, like basically it's a recycle of information.
They stealing money.
You know, if they repeat it back to you, you might end up hearing them like, dang, now that do sound crazy. Like, why did I stay so long? You know what I mean? Like, what's in me that made me stay through that, knowing that wasn't what I deserved?
So it's like building self-confidence. They help you build self-confidence.
That's a part
for
of
yourself.
it.
Growth.
But that's not the intention.
What you say, growth?
It's self-revelation. Insight.
Who said that? Yeah,
Cash
you don't want to be on the mic, but you got a lot to say on the sideline. Y'all got any
That's what I'm saying. Y'all had me come up here and y'all giving all.
Hey, y'all
the
can
chat
tag
from
team.
over there.
Hey, y'all got any questions for us? Since y'all done seen the episodes, y'all got a part, y'all got anything special y'all want us to do in season 2 or whatever, just let us know. Let's talk about it.
Shout outs, new business ventures. Like, what's up?
First off, shout out for y'all season 2 premiere type thing. Y'all been in the mud type thing, so keep going. Shout out to your Shot O'Clock podcast. May that keep progressing. Shout out to your clothing line, Black Karma Clothing.
Yes, sir.
Shout out.
Big me up. DJ me.
Yeah. Shout out to my bro back at home, Grimy Dealers. I ain't gonna forget about you, because if I get some airtime, you gonna get some airtime too. So
that's 100.
At the end of the day,
that's
shout out to you too, bro, back at home. And
what's back home though? Let them know what's back home.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
That
where Charlamagne from?
North Carolina, South Carolina.
That nigga different.
Yeah, thank you. I say that every time. Every time you say North Carolina, you say it like the dude off the wood. North Carolina.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
What's up? What you got? You don't want?
I don't got nothing.
Get your
Justin
flowers.
covered it. He covered it all.
Get your friend some roses or something before we get out of here.
I love her, and I'm so proud of her and everything that she does. I support her. I'm gonna be everywhere. That's the only reason why I'm sitting here is because she asked me. Because if you would have asked me, I would not be here.
That's what's up, nigga. Hey, I'm good.
We big.
I'm straight. We don't need
That's for him always saying like you going first. So if you,
Now I'm saying, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna cut you off no more.
no, that's it. I
I'm about to
love
cut your
both
ass
y'all.
off. You about to cut up Mike. Cut up Mike.
Y'all.
Well, we got businesses in the building. Shout out to Perfect Figure Boutique.
Perfect Figure Boutique.
The Perfect Figure Boutique. I think it's that on Instagram, right? The Perfect Figure Boutique.
With an A or
Check
E?
it out.
With an A or E.
How you
I
spell
spell
it?
the with an A.
Oh Lord.
I'm from the wall.
The then.
All right.
The.
Yeah. I'm just saying, nigga, you from my hood, you put it in with an A. I was like,
Look, shout out to Kenya Elise Counseling Services.
yes, sir.
Over there.
Shout out Kenya.
And I mean,
Somebody got the upcoming daiquiri business coming.
look, daiquiri businesses coming, just so much stuff going on. And we just looking forward to 2023. More growth, more expansion, more viewers, more shares, more
Black
love.
excellence, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
I always try to support people, so I love when people support me. And like I say, man, we just getting started. This is what, our 11th episode?
Yep.
It feel like we've been doing it a while, and what's crazy is that we started last year the same month.
Same time.
We started Valentine week, though. We had a Valentine episode for our first episode. So I think we got the love in us, so
This
we
like
always
our
want to come around this
anniversary.
time.
But also
February.
our supporters, please just hit us up in our DMs. Like, if y'all want to be a part, engage with us, because this season we doing it a little different. We're inviting engagement on our sets, and we always down for those real unexpected conversations.
Yeah, man, this be dope. If y'all got anybody that y'all want to sponsor, y'all want to represent, y'all got any businesses that y'all want to talk about, or regardless, if y'all ain't got to be here, but if you want to, let us shout you out your business or something like that, let us know too.
Yep.
We on everything this year, man. Black excellence.
Yep.
I'm Reese Boogie. Oh, DJ Reese Boogie. I forgot to be on 1 and 2.
He ain't outside no more. He got a girlfriend.
No, you catch me in the spot. Y'all
gonna catch both of them
any night. But yeah, we good over here. But yeah, I'm DJ Reese Boogie, man. I appreciate y'all.
And I'm KP. We out.